Hello. Free Spirit here, playing in the dirt still. It's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all of you who are mothers or who mother others. So finally, I've got everything set up here. Excuse me. There's a little bee in here with me. As long as he stays over there. Oh, there's another one. They can come and pollinate the vegetables. Okay. Welcome to my little outdoor garden center here. I had to have shade, and this side of the house is the east facing. It gets very hot and until about 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock when the sun goes to the other side. But there's so much to do, and I just wanted a little bit of shade, and it's so much nicer like this. I hoped it would be up on the porch, but it's too big. So, I have Riley over here with me, and he's eating some dirt, so it's making him choke. What can I tell you? All right, let me show you all this stuff. Oh, I just found a little piece of crystal. Last year with all my potted plants, I had tiny little fractions of crystals that I would sprinkle on top or place in certain places, and okay, I'm gonna put it on my new pepper plant. So now when I'm sifting the dirt, this is all sifted, and all the big pieces and organic material that's in compost is all gone, and now I can just see this nice fluffy dirt, and if there's anything sparkly in there, catches my eye. So this is what I've been doing. I have all of these bags up on the porch, these grow bags, and they all are filled with dirt from last year, and it's a really rough planting mix / compost, and it's not like this at all. This is fantastic. This is after I put it through the sieve. So today I'm going to scoop all this, which is still nice and wet. Not wet, it's just damp, but it's perfect for filling the bags again. Starting with the bags, with wet soil before I plant in them, because it's really hard to get them saturated. The other thing is that I'm getting some vermiculite, and it's going to loosen the soil up a little bit. But for some of the vegetables, I can just use this right now until my cousin gets back with the vermiculite, and I'll be using that for a couple of things over here that I'm going to show you. So I have some implements. Very nice implements, terrible handles. The handles fell apart, and so I had to tape them with Gorilla Tape, and then the Gorilla Tape got so hot in the summer out here that it melted and got all sticky. But I think I can fix it up a little bit still. It's not so bad anymore. So for digging and for loosening, good old hand tools. And we have lots of things happening in the neighborhood. We had some sawing going on, and now it sounds like we have some nail guns going on. And I get the roosters over there going crazy. Yeah, other than that, it's a nice quiet day. The birds are singing. I have my fabulous work gloves with the suede in the inside, so that I can sift the dirt. And this is my sieve. It's a 1/4-inch screen on the bottom, just stapled, screwed into the top. And I had this box, this old wooden box with no bottom and no top. Just a frame, I should say, a box frame. And I had my cousin just put some mesh on the bottom so I could have this set up. So then I would just scoop dirt onto this, have it at an angle here, and just rub it through, and all the nice dirt would come over here, and I'd spread it out, do more. So that's what I'm going to do after I use up what's in this bin. It's actually a little swimming pool. The dogs used to use it, and they got some holes and some bite marks. So for a long time, and probably after the spring, I'll use it again out there. I was taking the old hay out of the floor of the hay storage area, and I would pile it up, and then I built this handle. I just poked holes through the cracks that were there, the dog bites, and attached a rope so I could just drag it. So it's very multifunctional plastic, and that makes me feel better. Really, some things are just a necessity. They may not last as long, but they really get very, very well used. The wind is whipping the top of my canopy. I've got 6-inch stakes into the ground holding this down, so I don't think it's going to go anywhere. And the nice thing is that up at the top there's some screening, and there's some flaps that you can pop open that are open, so the air can flow under. It's pretty nice. So I went to this beautiful place yesterday, which was so nice. It was such a good day to go do something really grounding and peaceful. And you know, I live in the high desert, and it's a big weed here, so nothing's looking really pretty that much. We didn't really have a super bloom with the poppies, so anyway, I wanted to go check out this nursery that is actually in my town, and I didn't even know. So I just wanted to go by and look, because it seemed like it was a pretty big place. And yeah, it turned out to be just a beautiful location, just a big area. There was a huge variety of things grown, but most of all, the energy. When you walk through there, I'm telling you, I can really feel when a place has love. It's been oh my goodness. Yeah, these solar storms are really screwing with my weather over here. The wind is coming from the north. It's the opposite of what's normal. But anyway, oh, there's my cousin. He probably is going to come over here and laugh at me for wearing my daily bobbies on my head. Maybe I'll take my hat off for a minute. Oh, he's going the other way. Oh, he's dropping off a lot of bags of sand into his backyard, so he's gone around. So he'll be here in a little bit. So let's see. Oh, yes, we went to this beautiful place. I was encouraged because he said he wanted to go take a look and see what they had too. So off we went, and it was a beautiful experience. And the guy was out there answering questions and watering, and I just told him, I said, this place is stunning. Not only that, it feels so good. The energy's really good. Like, everything was healthy there. It was amazing. I spent a lot of time there because I had to go through every aisle. They had fruit trees and berries and every kind of roses, and I went there just to look. I was not going to buy anything, but I got lilacs. No, not lilacs. Lavender. Look at this one. It's purple, but it has white flowers. And it's starting to smell good a little bit. This is one called White Frost Lavender. And then I got this one, more classic. This is, I think I took the tag in the house. I think it's a French lavender. And I'm growing some too, but they grow very slowly, so I got impatient. So these are going to be on my porch because I really want to draw in the hummingbirds. And then, because my seeds are not germinating, these darn peppers, I bought all new seeds this year, and I had a huge variety, 10 different types, and nothing germinated. And my cousin did the same thing, and none of his germinated either, so I'm kind of furious about that. So we have more seeds coming, but in the meantime, I bought a Better Bell green bell pepper. It's already flowering and has some fruit starting, some peppers. Everybody's supposed to be with their mom today and having a nice peaceful afternoon in their own yards. What's going on here? This one is jalapeno. Jalapeno. Nice and healthy. It was unbelievable how nice everything was over there. Better Bell, and what is this one? This one's Serrano chilies. A little bit hotter. Yeah. So, and I did get some herbs, some rosemary and mint, and they're going to be planted up in my porch with some more of this nice soil. And then some of it is also going to cover up the potatoes. I might show you that. Potato plants are growing about this high. Now I'm going to unroll the sides of the bag. I'm going to fill it up to the top of the bag, which will cover the potato plant growing, and it'll cause it to make more tubers or potatoes. So I'm going to do that. I have so many things to plant. I've got all my flower seeds and plants planted except for these beautiful lavender. Can't wait for these to go. Oh yeah. So that's where I'm at. I have some watering to do, and I have some compost, some aged horse manure, very expensive horse manure I might add. And I'm going to add a little bit of that into this soil as well and start putting it in the big grow bags. So just wanted to share a little time with you, show you what I've been doing. Sort of starting to fight the heat already. The cold spells have pretty much stopped. Mother's Day is kind of the high desert cutoff, and now we can plant our gardens. So my cousin's on the other side of the house doing more gardening and getting everything wet and packed down, and then we'll figure out rows and where's what's going. So I'll let you know, and I'll definitely take some pictures once we get started on that. But for now, gotta plant what I've got going. I have lots of things in my little makeshift greenhouse shelving in the back of the house there. They need to start coming out a little bit every day to get hardened. And then I'll bring them over to this little work area and get them potted, get them placed. A little bit of a pain to have to bring the grow bags down here to fill them and then carry them back up, but it's so much nicer to be able to work down here with the breeze coming through. I can lift this up a little higher too, because it does radiate heat from the roof, but it's always something, right? But little Riley's over there just snuggled up on his little rug I put down for him. We're just grounding, getting some grounding. This energy's been super intense. That's why it was so nice to be at that place yesterday. It was like taking a walk through a park or a little forest. Just fruit trees and grapes, and they did have some veggies too. Like I said, I got our peppers. Next year I'll go there for sure in the spring because everything in there was organic. It was like a little paradise that I never knew was there. So yay, that was a real gift, and it made me feel good about the earth and whatever may come and whatever is happening and whatever people are thinking and saying about it. All you can do is keep yourself just in a straight line as much as possible, just like stay on your path and go where it feels best. And if you can't control it, then don't go into the negative about it. If it's something that's just out of your control, it's just as easy to imagine, it'll work out, even if it's false optimism. It starts a snowball effect, and you become a little bit more positive about the world. You can always find something to worry about, but can you always find something to be really enjoy with, Enjoy. Life is short. Get some quality time. This is really helping me a lot because I've been having the ups and downs, and it's been okay because I just rest during the downs, but the stretches are getting a little longer and the intensity is a little higher. So I take advantage when I'm feeling, let's do it, let's get it. It's spring and it's going to get hot and we need to be out there. And then I feel a little overwhelmed because the yard work is incredible. And, I want to spend time with the horses and relax and do some grooming, bathing, have fun, and a number of other things, including the gardening. It just takes a lot of time. But I'm really hopeful that it's going to pay off. Oh, there's a northern flicker. Hear it? Cheep, cheep, cheep. He's got red on his neck and the back of his head, and he's black and white speckled on his wings. He's a member of the woodpecker family. Oh, he's in that bush over there. Anyway, he's wanting me to get this thing out of his way because he comes over and eats the nectar from the hummingbird feeders. So he'll figure it out. You just have to go around. So I have a very big old lilac bush over here that I also have to trim because part of it looks like somebody crashed into it or something. And it's growing weird, so I'm going to cut it back as soon as all the flowers are gone. And everything to the left up on my porch is flowers. I have one little tub with some herbs. All the rest is flowers, and I have a little water feature for the birds and the bees and the hummies. And then all of the big pools, this is a small one, all of the big pools are staggered on the rest of the porch. And I'm going to have to do some trimming on this the two gigantic arborvitae that are just out of control. I don't mind this one over here is gigantic too, but kind of blocks the road. But these guys over here, they're blocking the sun from going in that window for longer, so I can grow more things indoors. The ravens. Oh, I just love all the birds over here. They're all having babies or maybe making nests still, I'm not sure. There's a million lizards. The lizards liked when I dug up this flower bed that's back here. It wraps around the house, and I planted just tons of wildflower seeds and sunflower seeds. So hopefully we'll see a little paradise garden out there. But while I was digging up the soil and adding good soil and compost to it, this lizard was hanging out with me the whole day. Every time I moved to another area, he'd come along the wall, do his little push-ups, and wait. And then I'd move the soil around, and because it's so warm and I had wet it down a little bit before I spread it all out, but it caused a lot of flies to hatch, I guess. I don't know, from the ground, I guess. Anyway, every once in a while this little fly would emerge, and as fast as could be, the little lizard would come down, scoop up the fly, run back up the wall. So after a while, every time I'd come out, take a break, I'd go in the house for a bit, come back out, here he would come running down the side of the porch, stop, do his little push-ups. You're gonna go over there in the dirt? Okay, I'll come over and stay with you. And he would hang out and eat. Amazing. I was very entertained. So, anyway, keeping hope alive, honey. That's what I'm trying to do. I just feel very bountiful, and I need to focus on that. I want to share that because lately I've been feeling like I am so boring and I don't have anything to offer you. And then I'm like, what did I really ever offer before? I just was enjoying myself and sharing my enjoyment with you. So it was me that just lost the enjoyment, really. So I hope you like this. I have another one too with some things that I sorted out from my storage shed, old stuff from 10 years ago that was put in there when I moved here. So I wanted to show you a few of those things. That was pretty interesting, maybe. Anyway, very sensory because it's going to be a tapping video. We have a butterfly in here. It's one of those that turn into the tomato worm. Those really bizarre looking worms. And I'm not a fan, but there he goes. I don't have any tomato plants right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. Alright guys, I am going to go inside for a minute, even though I have some moisturizer and I'm in the shade and I have a hat. I'm feeling hot in my cheeks, so I'm going to go back inside and refresh myself a little bit, and then I'm going to come out. Maybe he saw me with the camera out and he's shy to come over, so I'm going to go do that. And you have a good rest of your day. I hope I could just get this up right away too. Maybe that's what I'll do. Yeah. Alright. Hope to see you soon.